Hey guys, so today I am doing my top 20 Zoya nail polishes. I've been wanting to rehash my top 10 series for a while, but Zoya's having a really good Black Friday deal, so I thought I would start with my Zoya polishes, and I tried to pick 10, and then I thought I could pick 15, and we ended up with 20. So for Black Friday, for November 25th, from midnight Eastern time to 11:59 Eastern time, Zoya is doing 70% off. And as far as I know, shipping is going to be normal. I know sometimes when Zoya does promos, they bump their shipping up really high, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be normal on this one. Don't quote me on that. So I'm doing my top 20 Zoya nail polishes. I thought I would start with this one since they are having such a good deal. And if you are interested in picking any of these up, now's going to be the time to do it. I tried really hard to just do 10 and I couldn't do it. Zoya is probably my favorite mainstream brand, like ever. So it was very difficult for me to try to narrow it down to 10. And these are in no particular order, just the order that I have them lined up in. So the very first one is Dream. This is a dark blue scattered holographic. It has little tiny holographic silver flakies in it. This dries to a really smooth finish and it's really easy to remove. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful polishes. Zoya has a few polishes in that finish. So Dream is the blue, and then two more that are in my top 20 here are Aurora, which is this reddish purple color, and then a more recent one that came out in the fall collection for this year, which is Merida, which is this forest green with those same scattered silver holographic flakies. So these are fantastic. Zoya has like another purple, two kind of red shades. They have a black. They have a bunch in this finish, but these three are my favorites. Another one that was in the fall collection for this year is Alicia, and this is a silver. It has those little holographic flakies like the last three did. But because it's silver, they come off a little less flaky and a little more as just a holographic polish when they all come together. But this has a really strong gold flash to it, which is what makes it so special. So Alicia is another one. I do have a lot of pixie dusts in here because Zoya makes my favorite texture polishes as well. So the first one that I have is Stevie, and this is a really light purple with a bunch of silver shimmer to it. This does dry textured, that's the point, it's a pixie dust. But this is really pretty. It's really light and delicate, which I feel like when you get texture polishes, the lighter ones are your best bet. When you get darker ones, like the ones that came out in Zoya's winter collection, they tend to dry a little too dull and they can get dirty really fast, and they show dust and they show dirt, and it makes them look really not so good after like less than a day. But when you get these lighter colors, they don't really get that because there isn't a black or dark background to kind of show all of that dirt. So these ones usually can last a lot longer without looking bad. So really like that one. The next one that I have is not a pixie dust, but it is Harper, and this is from a summer collection a couple years ago. This is this almost bubblegum pink kind of shimmery base. There's little silver holographic glitters in there and a gold flash to it as well. This entire summer collection had like 6 polishes that were all the same kind of finish, but I feel like with Harper, it just everything works together so well in that pink color that I just absolutely loved this. And then another one, which is a pixie dust, this is from this summer. This is Zooey, and these are not exactly the same color. This has a lot more shimmer to it, Zoe does, and a lot more of that gold flash. So the colors are not the same, obviously. There's a lot more gold shimmer to Zoe, which gives it kind of a different pink shade, but the elements are kind of all the same. The little silver holographic glitters, the shimmer, the pink, and it all comes together. And this one is textured. And what I really like about texture polishes, especially ones that have gold shimmer in them, is they give a very multi-dimensional look, because it's almost like the shimmer sits at one level and then the rest of the texture sits at another. It's really hard to describe, and I'm probably making things up, but I really like this one. I guess I'm kind of doing these in pairs now. The next one that I have is Ziv, and this is a gold foil polish. Now the difference between a foil and a metallic is that foils tend to have a little bit larger particles to them, so they're less like smooth and chrome looking and more sparkling, and that's exactly what this is. And it's not a super yellow gold, which I appreciate. And just beautiful color. And then kind of the sister polish to that is Trixie, which is the same foil sparkly finish, but in a silver. So you can get silver and gold foils from just about every brand, but these two are definitely my favorites. More pairs. So the next two I have are from the Satins collection, which is their not fully matte, but not really glossy either finishes that they came out with. I think it's been almost 2 years ago now, and I have two from there that I absolutely loved. So the first one is Sage, and it really is this light sage green color. If you don't like the finish of these, you can always put top coat on them, but I really think that these two colors that I'm going to show you especially look really good in that semi-matte finish. So Sage is the first one, and the next one is Brittany, which is this kind of muted nude pink color, or pink nude, because I guess it is more pink. But this color looked really good on my skin tone especially, so I really, really like this one as well. The next one that I have is Serafina, and this is very, very hard for me to describe because it is a really shiny silver color, but it has this like kind of milky-ish base behind the silver because it's like these little tiny silver shimmer particles, and it looks very futuristic. Like, I guess it reminds me, okay, you know the SpongeBob episode where they go to the future and everything is chrome? Like, that's kind of what this reminds me of. And it's not a polish that I can think of any other polishes that they would compare to. It's very, very unique to my collection, which is kind of extensive. It is just a silver when you think about it, but the effect that it gives is what's so unique about it. Next I have Cheetah, and this is another pixie dust texture polish. This is this kind of hunter green with, it's a silver shimmer, but it kind of looks like it has a little bit of like a gold, I don't know, it's like an in-between gold and silver shimmer. This is actually one of the few polishes that I have a backup of. I really like this. And this is a one coater, and because it's a texture polish and it's a one coater, it's a really, really fast, just like put it on and go out the door polish without having to worry too much about spending time to do a full manicure. If you don't have anything on your nails but you want something on your nails, this is a really good option because it's one coater, it's a texture, so you can skip the top coat. Really good polish. Okay, we'll go to this one because this is my last texture polish. So this is Tomoko. This is this champagne-y gold texture. This is so incredibly sparkly, and textures dry matte, they dry dull because they have to dry down, but this entire thing is just like all loaded with this champagne-y gold sparkle. And even without top coat, with the texture finish, it looks like it's almost like blinding. It's so incredible. And I think this is really, really good for the holiday season as well because it does have that kind of like Christmassy tinsel feel to it. The next polish is Robyn, and this is this really nice sky blue cream. This is one of my first Zoyas ever. Actually, this and Trixie were my first Zoyas ever. And this is such a beautiful color. I'm sure at this point I have dupes of this in my collection. I've never actually gone through and looked for them, but it's still one of my favorite blues. Beautiful, beautiful color, and one that I think like everybody needs to have because maybe you're not a blue person so you don't really need it, but if you like blues, I feel like you need to have this one. The next polish is Kitridge, and this is just the perfect bubblegum Barbie-ish pink. I guess it's a little bit lighter than like a Barbie pink, but it's a really, really nice color. This is also from Summer Collection a couple years ago, but this is one of those colors that makes you look way tanner than you are. So I really appreciate that because 9 months out of the year I'm like pale as a ghost. So while it's probably not like the most seasonally appropriate color right now, it's still one of my favorites. The next one is another cream. This is Perrie. This is not a color that I would normally gravitate towards. I'm not a big fan of purples. This is kind of an in-between purpley pink cream, but it has a little bit of like a slightly dusty quality to it. It's hard to describe because I feel like once it's on your nails, it looks bright, but still has that little bit of a dusty feel to it, and that's why I like it, because I like any polishes that are kind of a dusty version of a brighter color. The next one that I have is Faye, and this is another one that's really hard to describe. It's this kind of purpley pink foil metallic finish, so it has that sparkle to it, and it has a really strong gold shift. So apparently, just like looking at these in general, gold shift is like my thing. This one is a little bit sheer, it's a little bit more difficult to build up, but it is so worth it in the end because it is a super, super unique color. The next polish is Autumn, and this is another metallic. This has little gold flecks to it. It's like this rusty orange, red, burnt, kind of very, very fall color. But it has these little gold flecks to it. It's almost like if you took this kind of rusty orange color and poured like a little bit of Zoya's Ziv into it and got little like flecks of the gold. That's what this reminds me of. Really, really nice color. And the very last one that I have, and I don't even know if this is available on the website, so I apologize for that if it's not. This is Posh. This is one of their original matte velvet polishes. This is the red. This is one of the very few matte polishes, other than, like, I guess Brittany and Sage, I talked about those. I like the finish on those too, but this is one of the few matte polishes that I really like matte. It has a little bit of a shimmer to it, which stands out nicely when it dries matte. It just looks really, really smooth and soft and like nice when it has the matte finish. But at the same time, you can put top coat on this and it like glows off your nails. It gets so bright and eye-catching with top coat because that shimmer comes out, I guess, in a different way than you see it when it's matte. Super, super pretty. Even if you can't find this on the Zoya website, I would hunt around for this because this is an amazing polish. So those are my top 20 Zoya nail polishes. Again, I will have all the information on that Black Friday sale that they're having down below. I will link the Zoya website down below. Hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I will talk to you later. Bye.